hope all is well. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video that was heavily inspired and requested somewhat by a friend of mine. She sent me... I just wanted to clarify that this is my first attempt at a zombie-esque kind of look, so be nice with a twist. So again, this is going to be heavily voiceovered, so I hope you guys are ready for it. So I've already done my foundation, primer, and all that jazz. I'm just going to be prepping my eyelids with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk like I always do. So here I am just going to be taking a lighter shade of brown as my transition color, and I'm just putting it over where I would normally put a transition color, which is like the crease for my eyelid, but because I don't have eyebrows anymore, I'm bringing it up more just to bring some more fun and dramatic flair to the look. Okay, so I'm going to be taking a chocolate brown and I'm just going to be focusing it in the middle to outer corner of my eye. I'm going to leave the inner part of my eye to add a pretty green to it later. Now I'm taking a dark brown and focusing it mainly on the outer corner of my eye to give it that smoked effect that I wanted. Now I'm going to go back in with that chocolate brown just because that color kind of got muted and kind of got hidden behind the darker brown. And I'm also going to be blending everything out. Now with this look, blending is key and you'll see how I do that. Now I'm going to be taking that really pretty green like I mentioned earlier, and I'm putting that mainly on the inner corner of my eyes, and then I'm bringing it down to the bottom as well, just to give the smoked effect the colors that I wanted. And this color is coming off a little different than what it is in real life, and all I'm really using is just a really nice it's almost like a forest green because I'm going to add like a lighter green on top of it. Okay, so now I'm going in with that neon light green that I was mentioned before, and I'm just lightly packing it on top of the other color. Just because the green on my shirt that I was kind of mimicking, it was more of that color. It was like those two colors mixed together, and I like how it turned out. It was really pretty. And this is what the eyes should look like so far. I really like the colors that I picked for this one. It really goes well with the shirt. And then there's the eyeliner and everything done with the mascara and whatnot. And then here I'm just using my go-to favorite NYX liquid lipstick, as I always do. It's my favorite. I love it. Absolute favorite. Must get. And then if you've been watching any of my Ipsy bags, you'll recognize this highlighter. I actually don't hate it. It's actually a really nice highlighter. It's a really nice color. I'm hoping that I'll probably be able to use it again later on with some other look. Yeah, so this is how the look turned out. Super cute. I love it. Might do this look again. Who knows? But now it is time to transform myself into the undead. So as you've seen so far, I'm outlining where I just want to put everything. It took me some time to figure out where I wanted to do everything and how I wanted everything placed, just because again this is my first time doing this. And now I'm just going to be taking a pink lipstick and I'm just going to be putting where the head injury is going to be, where my quote-unquote brain is going to be exposed. So I'm going to be taking some red lipstick just to add some depth to it, to kind of try and make it look more realistic looking. And the same thing with the white. I'm just trying to make it look semi-realistic as possible, not too cartoonish. So here I'm just taking a gray and I'm just putting it where my eye socket is essentially going to be, to make it look more hollowed out, like, you know, a skull would look like. And then after this gray, I'm going to be taking black and I'm just going to be using it to just enhance it, to make it look more hollowed out, more sunken in, more like a skull. And here I'm just outlining where the exposed teeth and mouth part. Now I'm just going to be contouring the best of my abilities to make it look like my face is more sunken in. Now again, this is my first time doing this kind of look, so bear with me. So here I'm just adding the lines and cracks that you normally see in skulls, and I thought that it was a nice little detail to add. Okay, so you guys are probably really confused, but ignore those lines that I did. You didn't skip anything. I actually regret doing those lines, but really right here what I'm doing is I'm making it look like the skin is bruised, it's decaying. So mainly like focus on what bruised colors are. Like when you get a bruise on your arm or a bruise anywhere on you, use those colors: browns, greens, purples, and it will make the color that you want. And I'm using those colors mainly on my face a lot to give the effect that I want. So here I'm just using a brick red to add more depth to the head injury. Okay, so now you're going to basically outline where the skull is, like protruding through the skin, just to give it some more depth to it. And then we're going to go over that with some black eyeshadow to again give it more depth, to give it shadowing, to give it more of an illusion that it's real. It's harder to do with eyeshadows than with face paints and stuff like that, but I'm trying to keep it only to eyeshadows and lipsticks and liquid eyeliners and stuff that you guys would have on hand. Alright guys, here's the fun part. We are actually adding the details to the brain to make it look more like a brain. And actually, the brain is my favorite part. It absolutely is. I did a good job. I'm proud of myself for this. Like, for my first time doing something like this, kudos. The random shadowing that you guys see me doing is just the bruised colors again. So now it's time for the teeth part. This is technically my second time doing this. The first video is not out yet with me using some teeth stuff, but it should be out soon, hopefully. So I'm just going to be putting where my teeth are going to be. I kind of had an idea already. It's essentially just like where your teeth would naturally lie anyways. And again, this is just a makeup look, so it doesn't have to be too realistic looking. Okay, so again, using the pink lipstick, I am making gums, and I'm going to be placing it pretty much everywhere where the black line is. We will go back in later on and fix it up, and I actually am pretty proud of the way that the mouth turned out. I had a lot of fun with this look, despite it being, not my best creation, but it is something that I am proud of doing because I really thought of deleting it and never putting it out, but I'm happy that I'm doing this. So now I'm taking some red just to give it that realistic gum looking color. Now I'm taking the black eyeshadow and I am making the teeth. And I'm also going to be blacking out some teeth to make them look like some of them are missing. Okay, so here I didn't feel like I had enough blood in my teeth, so I added some more, and then I'm just adding some fake blood throughout. It's just a red lipstick again. And then I'm also using a brick red eyeshadow as well, just to give it the like dried up blood effect. And then I'm just redarkening the black, making it a little bit more sunken in. It just wasn't enough for me. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I like how it turned out. You get the concept across. I'm clearly dead. I got messed up. Head injury, my brain's all exposed. You see my skull. You see the like rotting flesh. And like clearly lipstick would not still be intact. I got my makeup's all like smeared off. My teeth are all exposed, and you get the idea. Well, we've reached the end of the video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring that spooky notification bell, and don't forget to hit all. That way you get notified for every single video that I upload. Don't forget that my Linktree is also connected down below. My Cash App is connected to it. I really would appreciate it, guys. Now you don't have to, but I don't get paid by YouTube, and that is the only way that you guys could, if you wanted to, possibly help with my earnings to make sure that I can continue to do YouTube as a full-time job. And as always, guys, don't forget to live your life for yourself, do all things with kindness, and forever stay spooky, my friends. Bye!